And I'm back. Okay. I don't know why OBS decided to crash there, but at the very least, it seemed to have waited until I was done with the boss fight. So annoyed that the recording of it's going to be split up into two. But hey, it's what happens. I don't know what it is about Expedition 33, but it's making. It's the first time in a while that's been split. Like, I've had to split up my stuff. That's fine. I have no idea. Is there something special over here? Have I already fought these guys? I don't know. But that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this. Okay. On fire. Okay. You absorb fire. No way. Fuck. Okay.
Cut through the flames.
Nice. Okay. Good. Oh yeah, I need to go back to camp after I talk to this merchant.
Perfect.
Chroma. Yeah, humans care for a good deal? Sure. Messy bun. Short. Gustav's hair. Haircut for Versa. It's kind of... you know, we'll go for Lune. Wish there was a way to turn the character model. Yeah, I don't care for the way it... I don't like the front showing of it. Much prefer the part in the middle. Okay, let's go to camp. See what the Lost Gestural Kid will get us, and also let's go upgrade some weapons.
I'm sorry, mon vieux. I know. I'm ready. When the time.
Okay. Luckily, coming back to camp is not too strenuous of a thing. Found some of my kids. Hey! Yeah, it's work. Which reward should I give you? I know. I, Sasho Cook Extraordinary, developed a trick to break these weirdly Oh! Let me teach it to you. Paint break. Paint spikes can sometimes block your path. You can now destroy them by attacking with R1, revealing hidden best with unexpected challenges and reward. Hell yeah! No, I wasn't. OBS just fucking crashed, but it crashed in like the weird way where it didn't tell me it was crashed. It just, like, I only realized it was crashed because I got up and my monitor laptop just wasn't playing the stream. It said stream ended. I went, what the fuck are you talking about? Bro, I've just finished up a stream now. Yeah. Is it? Okay, so cool. Color Lumina. Nice. Well, that's very useful. I was not expecting Lost Gestrals to be the key to that system, but I am glad that I found those Lost Gestrals. Because I had seen... How many of... Were there many of those inside of dungeons? Or most of them on the overworld? Care offers you services, expedition resources. Okay, we have 46. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then upgrade weapons. Okay, so his Lancer. So now they have more resplendent. Well, let's. Okay. And then it's out. Do I need to go even further? Let's give Versa. Like, see, Versa, I don't know what weapons I really want to work with on him. Because some of his stuff is, like, Lancer, I like. Right? Can't go lower than C. Base attack gives, like, I don't use base attack. Parrying gives, see if I can get parry, gives 2 instead of 1. That'd be nice. But at the same point, there are other ones where I go, yeah, I like this, but it's element, so that kind of fucks it. Because there were just certain ones where it doesn't work well. Yeah, it's an interesting one where he doesn't really have any standout weapons that I really want him to get stronger with. It's just he has some good ones that I like. And if they randomly get leveled, then I go, okay, that's really good. I could level up the light rum so I could keep it instead of the Scavarum. The Scavarum also seems to just be a very high power one instead of one that specifically is affecting anything elsewise major. Yeah, let's just upgrade. Do I? Level 18 weapon on her. Almost there. I just need what? I assume this is level 5. Like, either there's another Chroma Catalyst after this, and there's very few of them, and that's what gets you from 19 to 20, or it's just gonna go from Resplendent needing 5 to like needing 6. That would be the main thing. I'm imagining is that last situation because there's so many weapons. This game doesn't feel like the kind that would just say no, you don't get. You don't get to finish your. Well, you don't get to get to level 20 with more of your weapons. It's not pulling like a Dark Souls or a Bloodborne and an Elden Ring, right? Where in the base game you're usually rocking, or you only get one of the final upgrade materials in most of those games. Sometimes you'll get 2, but usually the second, specifically from like, the DLC area.
I'm the fastest ball.
New pick this. Critical vulnerability. Increased critical chance on defenseless enemies. Let's do that on defenseless enemies. Hit you with that. Okay. 4. Nope. Nice. Good. Okay.
Here we go.
Easy. Easy. You guys bitches. Okay, get to level 40 now. Anything else to... No? It was just that thing to pick up that I didn't even need to take the fight for. Fair.
Let us get wet.
Yeah, I can definitely see just playing this game a lot. This game has a lot of potential for ways to play it. I'm usually not the kind of person to replay games, so I'm probably not going to. But I can understand why people would. Shack 2 for me, Daddy. Well, because you call me Daddy, I'm going to delay it even further. How dare you apply those gender stereotypes to me? You might be completely right, but I'm not a daddy yet. Chromatic Monseigneur. Come on, new game plus lets you keep your pictures and whatnot. I would hope so. If it didn't, that'd be bullshit. It'd be like, what's the point of New Game Plus then? Oh, hello there. You're weak to dark.
Careful, my ult.
Forms a long combo. Yeah, that's a decently long combo. Alright, yeah. That tracks, that tracks. That tracks to the claim of long combo. Yeah.
A storm is coming.
Maybe if I had Mael attacking, it would be a different story, but yeah, this one probably ain't happening.
I'm ready.
This one, it has potential with burn strat, but nah, I would rather not only rely on burn strat for this one. But good to see you. Oh, god damn it! You really should have gone into like, the start menu or something, just to get to go. Okay, so up. I went up over there, so let's do that and that. The thing is, I don't even know.
Let us get wet.
Okay, assume Act 2. Well, so what? There are 2 Axons we need to fight, with a third that we can't get to, as they said. And so I assume Act 2 ends after I do those 2 Axons, and then do what is likely seemingly a...
Great.
Really? It was just that? It was just Chroma for that?
Swimsuit on.
Would have been mad if I struggled through that boss and only picked up Chroma. Okay, what's going on over here? The crows. Danger. Okay.
Swimsuit on.
We'll wait. Visage or Siren?
Let us get swimmer.
Okay.
Time for swim.
Just doing a little bit of scouting beforehand. Good. Critical break. 25% increased break damage on critical. Wait. What was that? That was critical break. 238. That crit rate, man. It's so much. I kind of don't want it, but it's really good. I'm also very surprised there's not just a other one. Okay. First hit, deal and dealt does that. 25. Yeah, can't get rid of that one. Well, you are at 73%, but increased break damage on critical hits. Yeah, we'll do that because I can just do that. Don't know about that. First strike is good. Oh. Yeah, that was just a good one to have. Fighting alone. Yeah, let's do energizing revive. You have 15 now, so I can do something with you. I'm tempted to do first strike, but I still don't really know what that means. Energizing parry. Getting 2 instead of 1. Get that reward. Or do breaker because she also. Yeah, you know, let's do breaker instead. Let's do breaker. And then energy. Yeah, let's just have everyone have energizing revive. That it just makes sense. And then let's got any more gun ones? Interesting. So you could have you can get a lot of AP on parry if you're willing to, because there's the bonus AP on parry, energizing parry or whatever, and then there's that one where it also gives another AP on parry, but you take double damage. You know, we'll do that. You know, sure. Boost the tents and stuff. You know what? Soul Fighter only costs 1. So that's not. It's not terrible to just have. Swim, swim, son. Right. It's not terrible to just have on in case everyone else gets KO'd and you're forced to fight. I don't know why I did wildfire. Good. Energizing pain. Leveled up. No longer gain AP on parry. AP on getting hit. Yeah, that's fine. Anything more unique? Nope. Swim, swim. Okay. There's that. Need to fly to get to that, I assume. And this is just further north, out of the way. Just discovering the fog. If I weren't streaming, I would probably discover the entire rest of the map right now. Purely for the sake of discovering the map. 40.
40th expedition. Gigi and Edmund were leading. They were on a clean glide to the monolith when they flew into some sort of barrier and just gommaged away.
Damn.
Our gliders are useless without a way past the barrier. Bernard's going to explore on foot, see if there's an entrance. In the meantime, we might as well make ourselves at home. I guess I'll try my hand at fishing. Assuming those sea Nevrons left any fish for us to eat. Rest in peace, Gigi and Edmund.
Damn. Okay, so they had flying machines and stuff, and they're the ones that got the closest. Probably the easiest. I am scared for a good deal. Pure, an outfit for Verso, or a double braid, a haircut for Luna. I'll get the outfit for Verso,
Acceleration.
but that's mostly because he doesn't have, I think, too many of them. Aw, yeah. With a clean cut crew. There's this big ass island over here that has another one. I forget which they said was. Did they say the ocean one was the one they had already started on? And there's this extra one. Ooh, interesting. It's a cloth. Big thing's a cloth coming off of it. That's pretty neat. Oh, a painting workshop. Gesture and another Gesture Beach. Okay. Looking at it, this Gesture Beach must be another volleyball one, probably. Well, no, it's got a little. Okay, it's probably not the only. It's probably not only up difficulty of platforming, but it's still likely platforming. If it's not platforming, it's the volleyball, I'll be annoyed. But I'll do that one later. Running away like a chicken. Not running away, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it later. Oh, and is that, wait, is that separate Gesture Beach I've never been to? Jesus Christ. Okay. There's so many things. So I still need to go back to the only up one and finish that. Coma, hey, how's it going, man? Here for a good deal. Rebellious. Half pony, robe de jour. No, I don't feel like wasting any of it.
Time for swim.
Dude, time for swim. Okay. Let's go to the one here, and we'll start with that one. Fucking coral. His mask is going to insult me and taunt me. Okay. Visage, or visages? Not sure. Visages? Visages?
So this is Visage Island.
Visage.
He who guards truth with lies.
Are those faces?
An infinite sea of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Color of Lumina. I've just been dumping so much Lumina into the main 3 that I use. Wonder they're like 99 must be
the
top.
island
The top creep. Yeah,
singing?
it is.
This melody.
Weird.
This is creeping me out.
It's really cool though. Like, yeah, it's creepy, but this is really cool. Like visually, it is neat. Oh, 69. Hell yeah. Expedition 69. Nice. Oh. Oh. Why the faces be doing that?
What's it doing?
It's not attacking.
Was that an invitation?
So it seems.
Feels like a trap.
I don't mind a straightforward path for once. Better than battling through a mountain of nevrons.
No, Verso's right. Something feels off.
Okay. I was about to say, something feels off. Black screen. Okay. Getting executioner ass. Jesus. Okay. The light turn off outside?
Oh, I'm harmless. You don't need those.
Well, if you're harmless, then these weapons will stay harmless too.
Touché. Well, Visage invites you to join him in his chamber at the end of this path. I assume that's why you're here.
Where do the other paths lead?
You're free to traverse them. Masks are not just to obscure, they may also illuminate. Look for the masks that you need.
Meaning?
The invitation stands.
Huh. Okay. Nice turn back up.
Well, head straight to the Axon. Or take the other paths?
Imagine that's basically the decision of, do you want to be easy or hard? If you want to be hard, go straight to the Axon, because I imagine getting the masts at the end of the other paths probably make the boss easier. 69 critical. Here we go. Okay, just keep dumping strength. Okay, and you are a very gutsy gesture to be here. Hi! Lovely to meet you. Bravo on surviving out here. Resplendent. Yes, good. Get those because they're never bad. Healing share. Receive 15% of all heals affecting other characters. That's pretty good. We'll get it, learn it. And then we need at least one of those to get Mael her last, or not her last, but her second to last upgrade. So we'll do that before we rock in here. Nice. First turn break is fucking wild. If you're, yup, boosting her break damage. Smart. Thanks for the duel. It's been ages since I had this much fun. Sadon. Turn start, gain one shield if at least one sun charge is active. Apply 5 talent enemies that doesn't matter. Probably up a traveling salesman. I mean, hey man. That's why he decided to commit suicide by car crash. So it looks like you're playing New Game Plus. Or easy. I'm on normal though. Nowhere. Look at me again. It's tad lonely around here. I'm on normal. It's just not my first time playing a JRPG is all. I know how to do builds. Also, you give me a game system where I can specialize my characters. Yeah, I'm gonna dump might and agility. I was talking with Rias, my bod. He had seen a couple other people play. He said I was like the third person he watched play it, and basically the other two groups that he watched play also had the same crew as their main one. And I went, yeah, it's just because Lune Gustav / Verso and Mael just have really good synergy, and they're not overly complex in their mechanics. So it doesn't really feel necessary or desirable to swap any of them out with CL or Monoko, who are more mechanically complex and not even like instantly recognizable as like more powerful because of it. go. Yeah, we'll do right here. And then go, and you burn. 1 turn. Good. Because the trade-off that you expect with more mechanically complex characters is that their, I guess, damage is better, like they perform better. Which, ultimately, I assume if you do set them up correctly and use them well, they probably do more damage in the long run. Oh, hello there, sir. Huh. Wasted my stats early again by trying to build a tank, but tanks use everything uses AoE anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing bad about playing like some in Vitality and Defense, but this is a game that very much encourages you to do damage, right? They want you to avoid damage not by having enough defense to not take much. It's avoid damage by avoiding getting hit in the first place. And that's a important distinction because it really affects everything else. I still have yet to unlock a healing move, but whatever. Okay, let's rest. Okay. I should probably have Minoko out so we can get the legs of these guys, but I don't even know if I'm going to use Minoko much. Okay, as long as these guys don't absorb fire, it's fine. There we go.
Here we go.
So I understand you don't need him. I swear I got legs with him. No, it says you need him in the party. He doesn't need to attack, right? You can remove the enemies without attacking with him, but he needs to be in the party. Unless it's a special Picto that you get later, which would be a very interesting Picto. I only had 4 skills in my... Yeah, like, I have a good amount of skills with him just because I wanted to... Like, I think I said it before. I wasn't sure if he was going to have a skill that, like, solved a chromatic... like, oh, this solves a chromatic enemy later, right? Because there might be something like that. But ultimately, I just don't feel like swapping him in. Got them either way, so woo. What if you need him at some point and they force it? Yes, which is why I wanted to at least have 6 skills with him. But
What have we
ultimately, outside of that section where they force you to play as Lune, Ciel, and Minoko, I'm not expecting them to force me at any further point to use Minoko. I am putting on my game designer brain, I guess, which, I mean, I can't even say to have, really, because I'm not a game designer. But I imagine that section, because it was pretty soon after you got Minoko in terms of story events that happened, that the actual for real purpose of it was not to like, well, it was obviously to move the story along. I'm not going to deny that, but at the same time, I will also imagine that it benefited by forcing you to play as characters that they knew you probably didn't, right? Ciel and Minoko are the newest characters. They know they gave you a good crew, in the original 3, so they want to force you to play as that last one.
Oh, lovely.
But they know it would be a bit hard to incentivize you other than forcing you to. So, hey, here's a convenient story beat where you're forced to play as them. So you can at least experience them and see, hey, now here's what you're missing. Because you can do the tutorial, the character tutorial, but that doesn't really tell you... yeah, fucker. That doesn't tell you very well how good they're going to fit into your party. Wow, you are... You are not very strong. You are a weird dog. You are a very weird dog. I hope you know that, you weird dog.
Here we go.
You are... Wait, did you get 2 turns in a row? Jeez. The difference between base rank and A rank is wild. Contorso. Okay. And that was a Resplendent Chroma Catalyst. And hey, just be glad I didn't go back to the camp and upgrade my L's weapon again. 'Cause I can. I have enough now. And that was him learning Critical Break, which... increased break damage on critical hits. I do think that one's probably worth it to have, all things considered. Slightly less. On every damage dealt, try to consume 1 AP. If successful, increase damage by... Oh, Lord, that is... On every damage dealt, try to consume 1 AP. If successful, increase damage by 20%. Oh, Lord, that is dangerous. Multi-hit move. Just empties your... Just absolutely empties your AP for the sake of trying to do more. Tried to aim it, but it didn't want to. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. Good. Okay. Yeah, you seem to have more health. Yeah, he just goes so fast. My lord. There we go. Do I own a couch? Yes. I own 2 couches. I own a 2-seater and then a 2-seater, but the 2 sides of it are recliners. Like a space in the middle. Look at this privilege. It was a housewarm... Well, originally I had a 2-seater and a 3-seater. And that was my dad's like housewarming gift to me when I moved into the apartment. And then when I moved into the home, the 3-seater couldn't actually get up the staircase because it's like an L-shaped staircase with a high banister, so it couldn't physically fit around and up the stairwell. So so he took that couch, and then we went back to, I think, Jordan's and got me, and then as the housewarming gift, it was the reclining 2-seater. Wonder if there's a specific beat pattern you could do those pianos in that would actually have the song play. Like, oh, if you correctly tempo it at like a 4/4.
Art can be a window, and art can be a mirror. And great art is both. Son, you'll never be a true artist if there's always a mask between you and the viewer, especially when the viewer is you.
Interesting. Get me out of here. Jump. Jump. Yeah. Love it when you can do that. Jumping over banisters. Yeah. I use my couch most days because every night, an hour before bed, I try to like turn off my PC and then go read a book just to get some not screen time in. And then if I do decide to watch a movie, which is not too frequently, okay, nowadays I seldom watch movies. Not for any lack of desire to watch a movie, but it's also just not a thing I've really done in my adult life, just watching movies. I'm very much more of a would rather read a book or play a game. But every now and then a movie's good, which is why I did go to the library and get some, as I mentioned last stream. So I will probably try to watch a movie tomorrow.
Well, that will help.
Or maybe Thursday. Double burn. I'm playing a burn stack. Apply a second one. Holy shit. That is amazing. That is amazing. That is amazing. Holy fuck. That is amazing. That is amazing. Double burn. I really hope that's a fucking cheap one. Oh, it costs 30. Okay, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. That one's not cheap. They know that one's broken. They know that one's broken. They know that one's broken as fuck. So that would be a really good one on my L. Well, actually, it would already be a really good one on my L. Kind of want to put it on her right now. Because that means every burn stack is doubled with her. So her fire move, which unfortunately is only a single target, but regardless is still one, is... you know what? We already did that fight. We don't need to do it again. Every single fire attack with her... So, did I come from up here or from the other way? Would get doubled because of the way it works. Yeah, I already fought you. There's already a thing here. Yeah, because I went down that ladder. Okay. So what's this path up here? Or no, I came. Yeah, I think I already came from up here and then I split off. Okay, yeah. That seems right to me. Unless that ladder was something completely different. Whatever, we're here. Hello there. A mask, it seems connected to the Axon. It speaks. He who cannot fight fate. Behind his scowl, emotions blaze. But in the shadows his temper fades. What am I but a mask of? Sadness? Nothing happens. Mask speaks. You cannot fight fate. Behind his scowl, emotions blaze. When the shadows temper fades. Anger. Something happens. I'm mad. Ooh. Seething Bouchelaire. Okay. Cool. Okay. Dude, it's gonna be fucking broken as hell, my guy. Okay. Actually... There we go. Okay. You got... killed, so then... Come up here.
Here we go.
Do this. Nice. Also, doing the gun moves first helps a lot because it'll get his rank up from like base to at least a little bit higher. Burns. Okay. Did get hit, unfortunately. But that's fine. Fury. There we go. Cool. Got Clair. Okay, she's almost up to 42. You hurt my guys. I'm mad. Blam. Okay. So let's go to the other side, I guess, and make... Because I imagine each mask we destroy... Oh! Okay, it just sends us back here. Imagine each mask we destroy just weakens the final one. Clear. I'm level 11. Critical hits with skills give 2 AP. That's not bad. Once per turn. Oh, 20% increased lightning damage with skills. Does she even have lightning skills? 50% crit chance while in offensive stance. Yeah, no. We're gonna stick with this. Especially if I could get her to level 20 and then the burns do double damage.
Did you hear that?
That was
Crazy.
the Axon.
Fucking crazy, dude.
Destroying these masks seems to hurt him.
Ah, there's...
Then let's keep doing that.
So there's that path, there's that one, and then that one. Okay. So, did that one. So now let's go over to here. So that was anger over there. Just running through. Nope. Can't run over there. Oop. Fucking. The green filter turned on. The piss filter. We playing OG Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, which I've never played, but I know about the green filter. Right, is that the game that has the green filter on it? Just like the entire time. Yeah, what's up? Yo, what's up, guys? Oh, you're berserk. Interesting. Nice.
You're outmatched.
No problem. Okay, she learned powered attack, which was... Which one exactly? Every damage I'll try to consume 1 AP. Okay, that one I don't really want or need. You know, let's do Breaking Burn. I think that one works pretty well with you. Because if she also does a lot of break damage, that's pretty darn nice for enemies that she doesn't just like straight kill. Okay, you do solo fighter just in case. Yeah, roulette. That's... Yeah, roulette isn't worth it with her. I like her consistent, really good damage more than anything else. See, first figures are all heals affecting other characters. That one wouldn't be terrible. I mean, some of these are probably just good, like these last stand ones are probably just good for safety purposes, right? If you happen to find yourself fighting alone, get benefits. And critical hits. Let's put burn shot on. You know what? There we go. Make your guns a little bit better. Nothing bad about that. I say guns. She doesn't need. She just thrusts. I have a gun. 69. Okay. So good to know that Expedition 69
So joyful.
at least went down
I'm
a couple of
almost
the paths.
jealous.
On the surface, at least.
He who guards truth with lies.
Ah. Fuck you. Coming at me like that, bro. Fucking dog. You really fucking dog. Just moving and juking and driving in the weirdest way. I don't like it. I don't like it when he's juking and driving in this weird way. There we go. Get broken. Oh, wait. Flare Fury is actually a really good move with her having good breakup because that move can break. So it's a 3-hit move that by itself can break on any of the hits. And if she does obscene amounts of break damage, then... Oh boy. Oh boy. Mael, Mael, Mael. My sweet, my beloved. You are potentially one of the most broken characters I've seen in a JRPG in a long time. Long time. Okay, we just learned double burn. So if we come over here and look at double burn, yeah, that one's 30. We'll add to the favorites because it might be worth it to try and get it on her, right? It might be worth it to just get it on her like that. Because right now, all her regular ones are augmenting, like, her physical activities. Although it would probably be best... because these ones are all cheap. Right? Augmented First Strike, I could just have that. That one's not a big deal. Versus... having something like the double burn... Speed and Courier is better than Augmented First Strike, is another aspect. Yeah, because you want to have the things that are more expensive equipped versus it being a Lumina cost. Yeah. I'll figure that one out. But ultimately, someone's going to have the 30 on. But it'll probably be Lune spending the 30 points to have it on, rather than Mael. Because it's, one, just better than what she has on normal. Okay, so that's the second expedition thing we found here, so... Oh, actually, is it the second? Or is it the first? Not 100% sure. Okay. No new Pictos being learned right now, which is fine. 69.
69th Expedition. Fleur. Good thing Anthony upgraded all the climbing handholds. Not only are they much easier to install in the cliff faces, they're also a lot nicer to use. We're setting the last few handholds tomorrow. Then we can finally get out of these caverns and see the sun again. I can't wait to rejoin the mountaineering team. I still remember that first mountain we scaled. Watching the sun rise above the clouds was magical. But rappelling down as we set the handholds was pure exhilaration. I know some of the others chafe at being restricted to recon only. I get it's not very satisfying making maps and prepping trails while people are dying. But this prep work will pay off in the long run. It may not be glamorous, but truly essential work rarely is. Doesn't make it any less important. And as the Expedition 69 motto says, we are literally laying a trail for the ones who come after. Step by step, handhold by handhold, each expedition carries the next one forward.
Yeah, you don't really think about it, huh? Where to increase the efficiency of the goal, right? Just saying, hey, your expedition's goal is not actually to kill the Paintras. Right? Your year is effectively not a throwaway year, but you all have to work towards the understood idea that the people after you are gonna be the ones to do it. But you need to help them now, right? You need to prep it for them.
Feel the burn.
Okay, 6 burn.
Here we go.
Okay, yeah, Flare of Fury is really just a great move when you build her, right? Jesus! Look, that bar. That bar was wild. Speaking of doing things to build it forward, I'm just gonna do this again, or should I do it again? Should I do Rain of Fire?
Bliss and precision.
Nice.
A storm is coming.
There we go. One turn on a mime. Hell yeah. Baguette. Oh, we are baguette. Oh, oui, oui. I got a baguette and the sunglasses and a beret. Oh, my name is Verso. Don't ask me why I like baguettes. And why I like to sensually place butter upon their warm exterior and moving up and down motion with my hands. My name is Verso. And I am French.
Romance flowing.
I am oh so French. Go. With the power of my baguette at my side, I cannot die. That was a terrible French accent. But what else is new? Buddy Bison is many things.
Nice.
But professional impersonator of accents, not one of them. Okay. Yeah, it's that break damage on burning enemies. That's really weird. And then there's I just got what is it? Confident Fighter, 20 crit, 30 increased damage, but can't be healed. Yeah, that didn't. Actually, you know what? Let's swap this out with Confident Fighter. And then we're just going to come over here and we're going to turn off exhausting power, and then just put on critical burn as a thing. Like I don't need to keep that Picto on. They're stronger ones to have, like confident fighter, because now it is guaranteed if he is hitting a burning enemy, he's critting, because he's at 83 crit rate. So he only needs 17, but he's getting 25 from it. And critical break I could probably also put on for something else. But it would also need to have some level of crit rate on it. Intrinsic. The heal wouldn't be terrible. First offensive. I think he already has it on. And its speed isn't as good. Yeah, whatever. We can keep it on. We can keep what we got. Hello there! Let me just smack you in the derriere with my magic hand. Don't worry. Oh wait, that's it. There we go. This is so good when you are comfortable with the combat system and you can just menu really fast. Feels really nice. Done. I don't even need to use a move. I can just shoot you. God, they are giving me a lot of resplendent catalysts. My lord. Okay. Before we do this mask, I'm going to take another quick break and hope that OBS doesn't break this time. So, yeah. Be back in 3 minutes. And we're back. Okay. A mask, it seems connected to the Axon. It speaks. He who painted this world, seeking what he could not grasp, longing to share with those he loves. Behind his smile, what could it be? Sadness? Nothing happens. Joy. Something happens. Damn. That joy. You're really happy. You're oh so happy, I can tell. I can. Jovial Monius Minosius. Okay. Nope. This. Click burn on all of them. Good. Assault 0 on you. Burn will take care of you, hopefully. Berserk. Berserker status effect increases the character's damage every turn. It can be accumulated up to 12 times, with each stack increasing damage by 5%. Damn, okay.
Careful, my elf.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Mask heals Moss, yeah. Oh, wow. You're all fucking dead. Get out of here. Chapelet. Okay, okay. And she leveled, which is by Callus times 5. As long as they don't KO my elf first turn, and she gets a chance to attack, it is nice to be able to see how much damage she can do. Okay. Oh, resplendent chromatic Callus can only get them up to 19. I just read that. Okay.
It definitely hurts him. I think I saw one more pass.
Chapelet.
We're weak again.
3% break damage per Earth Stain. Gain 9 AP on breaking enemy. That is not bad. 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 84. It might be beneficial now to, given that I am able to, like, so long as the things that I have give a good enough amount of crit, right? He's over 100. Maybe I can stop pumping luck and then just now focus primarily on might and agility. Right, is what I'm thinking. Okay, she has 8. And this... So this is the big thing. Pyralease, single target fire, 3 hits, 5 per hit. So if I give her the double the burn, that's 10 per hit. That's 30 burn on 1. That's crazy. Which is why I want it. That seems wild to be rocking. Right? That seems absurd to have as an available thing. Okay, Fire Rage I haven't been using that much, so I think I would rather swap it with something else. That might be more, and then you double it. Yeah, with, yep. Yeah, I might want to find some move to unlock. to 4 hits, critical hits generate the corresponding stain. It's not bad. Eternal stains deal high elemental damage to the target, can break if 4 stains are consumed. 3 turns. So I'm thinking I might should. Let's just, you know, fuck it. Let's get Lightning Dance. That seems like a good one to replace Fire Rage with. Actually, let's rest. Okay, so Mael, you. Out of all your moves, you use Offensive Switch probably the least, because it's simply a 1 AP move. Breaking Rules is good if they have shields, so I don't want to get rid of that. So we're going to get rid of that, Pyrrhus, and then with Pyrrhus, it then incentivizes me to change what you got on you. So this gives you speed, which I like. This gives you 270 health, which isn't terrible, given the shit you're going through. So I'm going to take off Augmented First Strike, because it gives probably the least of everything, and it's cheap. And then I'm going to replace it with the Double Burn. And then we're going to go over to your Luminas. And where was Augmented First Strike? God damn it. Okay, where is it? Is Augmented First Strike not one of the... There we go. Okay. Oh, wait. I was looking at the wrong. Where is it? Augmented... Is it an offensive one? Augmented First Strike? Wouldn't surprise me. There we go. Okay. Let's take off. Charging Tint. And Exhausting Power. Here we go. So now you have it back. Because Exhausting Power, it requires being affected by Exhaust, which isn't something that you, like, I think, can choose to start with. God, look at... I love looking at Verso's stat allocation triangle. It's so... It's such a pointy triangle. Oh my god. It's really funny. Okay, so now we need to figure out what would a good one for her to be. She has 2 energizing starts on. Honestly, Beneficial Contamination is probably the one that I should put on her, because she applies burn, and getting 2 AP is never a bad thing, right? Yeah, let's do that. That works. And then yeah, I'd say we're doing, our builds are looking pretty build-like. Now we are going down our last path. So we should presumably... I don't know how much of a dungeon the other Axon has, but we're gonna at least do 1 Axon in this stream. Oh, it's blue this time. Blue dabba dee dee die. Blue doo doo blue doo doo blue doo doo dee dee die. And it's raining to tell you that it's sad. You gotta go into the sad mouth. Num 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 num. It's time for depression eating. Num 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 num. Depression eating. I try not to do it. I find that I don't eat when I'm sad. I eat when I'm bored. Generally. Maybe if I'm a little bit stressed, I'll also go to eat, but doesn't happen too frequently. Yeah, okay. Hello there. Nice. She's already at 9. Jesus! She's doing so much with her gun. Guess it's elemental weakness. My L didn't even get to show off. Yeah, because interesting enough, for Mael with that fire one, I'm going to probably need to feed her AP at the start of combat. Otherwise, it's not going to be as good. Okay, we're just gonna dump mostly might and that in. There we go. Because if I
know they're Neverons, but witnessing the sorrow of others, I can't help but feel for them.
A noble but tremendously fatal impulse.
they're sad. Oh, boo-hoo, they're sad. Oh, it just does that at death. Interesting. Okay. Didn't realize that. Whatever. We're just gonna exhaust it. You know what? I'm going... you know, I'm not gonna waste it. I'll try out Pyroles for the first time, probably against the boss, and that's fine. Confident Fighter. Was that a good one that I wanted on him? Can't be healed. I don't know if that counts for reviving. Yeah, but it does give 20. Yeah, it does give 20 crit, so. If it counts for reviving, sucks to be me.
Perfect.
Chroma, good. Yeet. Your death approaches. Your death approaches, and he whiffs a point-blank shot at you because he forgot that it was R2 that shoots. Fucker.
My turn.
See, now Luna and Verso are the really strong ones, and you don't even know that Mael's OP as fuck. Because the other two are taking care of all the problems themselves.
Good stuff.
Which is nice. Isn't that nice? That you don't even know that the cannon in the background just sitting there, waiting to fire. Isn't that nice to think about? Are you chromatic? Probably. Maybe? I don't know. Hard to tell. Yeah, you are chromatic. Okay.
Let us stain them.
What's going on? Okay, burned a little bit. Let's do this. Okay, not bad. We're just gonna go. No, we're gonna do that. I was hoping I'd get up to D. Oh well.
Here we go.
Nice, all the way up to A. Yeah. Burns. okay. Did 2 more hits than I was expecting. Yeah. Nice. Okay. God damn it, can you please stop?
Ready to evade.
Ah, really? Jesus. Okay.
Ready to evade.
Okay. So the other time we just decided to counterattack seems to weaken it. Carry on.
Just try it.
God fucking damn it. Will you just let Mael go? Just let Mael have a turn, you fuck. Dude. Bro. Are you fucking serious? God. Just let the cannon fire. There is no your turn. Oh, you piece of shit. Okay.
Here we go. I'll take the rest.
Combo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, broken. Nice. Good. Okay. Assault 0. There. Now. Now. I'm gonna do I want to do Flare Fury or Burn? Well, I can't do the 9 burn, so it's not as cool. So we're just gonna do Flare Fury. Good. Stunned. You have 3. I don't know if you can actually kill, so I'm just gonna err on the side of caution, give her some AP. You know what? Yeah, let's try out Pyrales. That's pretty cool, and it doesn't seem to have a difficult input. Augmented counter 2. That's a good one. 50% increased counterattack damage. That's great. That's a really good one. That's a really good reward that you just gave me. 15% crit. That's not terrible. His speed is really high right now, which is why he's getting so many fucking turns. And he goes so stuff, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's fine. Because against a burning enemy, he's still doing perfectly well. Okay, Color Lumina. His gimmick was he would just keep attacking until you perfect countered him a few times. Was a pain for me. Ah, okay. So I guess well, yeah, I guess I just have enough damage or break damage specifically, right? That's what kind of solved it. Him breaking is what figured out that the annoyance. Yeah, so building up break with the bullets and then specifically with his crits was enough to get him close enough to the bar so that one counter was enough to buck him up. Hello there. Hello there. Might I interest you in some death? There we go. Back off. Lune solo. Good, Mile. Leveled. See, Mile got the skill that I was saving up for her with. So now I don't really know what her levels are for other than stats. Nothing else in her kit was obviously desirable for me. At least for the builds that I wanted her. Oh wait, is the exhaust hitting? Am I missing the... Have I just not been getting the thing when I thought I was? Probably. Seems like a me thing. Thinking that I'm avoiding something because it doesn't. Characters don't. Whip back. There we go. Good, they leveled. Nice. I have to imagine the damage taken and damage dealt is also somehow level scaled or level based. It seems like something that would be the case. We've been getting a lot of Resplendent, like holy shit. Okay, so more than one have gone to the Axons.
Owlbear. Edith's not back. So until then, we stay on recon. All these masks are freaking me out. Fucking creepy. I swear I could hear one of them singing. The Nevrons around here behave so strangely. Almost like they don't really want to kill us. They still do, though. This place is making me crazy. Maybe if I wore one of these masks, they'd leave me alone.
The moment you start thinking, oh, maybe I'll wear one of these masks, is the moment you probably should just stop camping here and leave the island. If you have any means to. Like, look at this. Your camp was right near this thing. Come on, guys. Mask, it seems connected to the Axon. It speaks. He who lives in between, behind his veil, emotions swell for a life force to paint. What is he but a reflection of sadness? Something happens. Didn't have to try it again this time. I figured out what they were doing. I thought it was actually a pattern. No, it's just what path are you on? Are you on the sadness path, the joy path, or the anger path? Sorrowful Chapelier. Jeez.
Let's come apart.
Okay.
Here we go.
Good.
Here we go.
Mael didn't even get to play. Just my Chroma Catalyst, and we got a thing for Monoko. Okay, so this should be the last of the masks, and now we can go beat the shit out of the Axon, hopefully. Blam. And I can't remember, is this the one that Verso said that he had already, like, damaged with prior expeditions? Or is that the other one? Because, I mean, there are expeditions in each of the paths, right? Or expedition
I think
things.
that's all of them.
We should be able to fight the Axon properly now.
Let's answer this thing's invitation.
Upgrade tribute. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. It's going for agility. Or going for strength on him. Yeah, get your crit up. 'Cause she does have moves where crit is useful. You have 16 points. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever assigned Lightning Dance. There we go. Got it, and then just proceeded to forget about it for a while. Okay, let's rest because we now have an extra energizing tint. And yeah, let's move forward. See you later, friend. Actually, how many? I do have a good amount of the stuff now. Could buy another recoat. Do I have one other recoat is the thing? I already have 18. Haven't used them once. So that's another thing. You have to have an idea as to what you would want to change your build into to warrant using a recoat. Unless you're just doing it purely for your stat allocation. But I've yet to really encounter a need for a change in stat allocation, other than maybe some defense and health for if I were specifically going up against a whatchamacallit, a specific boss maybe. Oh man, look at this. This doesn't look broken and creepy at all. Hello there, sir. Fading man. I would have traded my years for his. His life was cut short. He had so much more to do, to experience. This senseless war. Why? To what end? Lives shattered. For what? He was innocent. Innocent. It was the folly of his elders, but he paid the price for our hubris. I would have traded my years for his. What are you talking about? This place. This Axon. They're all part of his story. The man has gone silent. Wow. Interesting. Okay. So maybe the Axon and the Paintress were all just regular people before the fracture, and then trauma or something resonating with the other world caused it to happen, and they became
Minoko,
super
what does
figures.
that mean? He who guards truth with lies.
Exactly what it sounds like.
Guard as in protect? Or guard as in control?
Yes.
Yes. $39. Okay. Just doing that so it'll log it. Well, feels good to actually know what the fuck's going on. All this mysticism bullshit. Get out of here. Fight me, Axon. You're about to get burned by my owl. Hello, I have many faces. Look at me and my cool drumsticks. It's time to beat a beat all over your bodies. I'm gonna beat you up. Beat. I like how Verso puts his hand out just vaguely. Maybe you should. Whatever. Maybe you shouldn't touch the weird mouse that just shut up. Yo, that was my favorite mask, and now you've thrown it into the abyss. Okay.
I think you pissed him off.
Good job, CL. Just what we needed. A pissed off Axon. It's gonna be 5 separate enemies, or is it just gonna be one with a visual difference? Massages.
A storm is coming.
If I do... Okay, it's just the one. Oh, we're just attacking this mirror. Okay. Okay. Oh, you're weak to dark. That's convenient. And then we'll do a nice little immolation. 7409. We'll do this. And then we're gonna do... Nope. We're gonna do this.
Here we go.
Okay. And then we are going to do this. It's a little bit of a waste, but don't worry about it. And then we're gonna come over here. $92 burn. Damn it. I wasn't expecting a jump. Okay, I don't think I need to do burn anymore. I think it's figured itself out.
Lightning, strike.
Okay.
Here we go.
This fight probably has so much more. You know, let's let it happen a little bit. Let's let it happen a little bit. Unable to re-enter the mirror, the mask explodes. The mask emerges from the mirror. Burns tries to build shields with the peace mask. Oh. Okay, so the different masks do different things, obviously. Okay. Yeah, burn strat good. Burn strat real good. Burn strat really, really good. It's a lot. The thing that limits burn strat right now is that it can only do 9,999. Even at 92 build. But I guess that means it's probably going to be on for the rest of the combat. If I do that.
People want so badly to know what's behind the mask. Front, back, recto, verso. Great art is both window and mirror. Whether it's your mask or theirs.
Do we have to fight ourselves? No. Okay.
Harmless, huh?
He's the real Axon.
Child, we all need masks, but how you use them.
Oh, okay. Are we just continuing on? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this again. Oh, yeah, this doesn't just carries. Okay, that's fine. Nice. It wasn't in virtue, so it didn't like double. But he's at 30 burn now, so that's pretty nice.
Careful, Verso.
Damn it. Oh well. weapon. Die again.
Here we go.
Go. 5. Here we go. Let's get you to virtuous. Surrounded by a defensive aura. Making shield for each bird.
Bring it on.
Way too, dude. I'm doing it far too early. My lord, I can feel how early I'm doing it. My God, that was terrible. That was terrible. Oh no, it was absolute garbanzo. Anyhow, all the turn-based haters became turn-based fans out of this game because it doesn't look like anime. That's why. I can tell you exactly why. It does not look like anime. And it has the action elements that are present in Super Mario RPG, god damn it. Oh my god, it's so new, no one's ever done this. Bullshit, never been done before. What the fuck are you talking about? There we go. Have some more burn. Keep it up. Finesse and grace. Now, would you appreciate some more? Okay. Bodied, dude. Get flippin' bodied, my guy. Immaculate. 30% increased damage until a hit is received. Damn. Okay, so if you're able to just go through combat not getting hit, and you just have a passive 30% boost. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, bros, we'll finish the exhibition 3 times. All right, and honestly, yeah, they would have just found a pipe and then went, and then they would have walked along a sewer for a while, and then they went, and then Bowser would have been there. Oh, my face. Oh, no, my face. That's really funny. That is really funny. Just bouncing off of Minoko. Because he kind of has a mask on already. That is...
This mask can't hurt me. Because it is me.
Oh my god, see, I got to do a cool thing. Because Lord knows you're not using her in combat. It's a cool boss design, not gonna lie.
You okay? What happened?
Axon down. Let's bring this to the curator.
Vice versa, wasn't it? Renoir.
Yay, we did it. We beat an Axon. Got an achievement for it. Back at camp. Yo, what's up, my dude? Here's the mask. Make some good shit out of it, my bro. It's farting psychic energy.
Me? You want me to give it to you.
Yeah.
Why?
Because Mile is the story main character. That's why. Memory of Renoir.
I saw.
What happened?
I saw it. It was. Renoir.
I used to see him in my nightmares too. It can be quite traumatizing.
You know, when he kills all of your friends and your adoptive father/mother. You know, a little bit traumatizing. But nothing a little therapy can't fix, right? Okay, where's our therapists? Oh, they don't exist in this world? Oh, great. Wonderful. Okay, so now we have 33 grandiose chroma catalyst. Okay. Yeah, so I have to be in virtuous stance for the burn applied to be doubled. Would have solved this 5 chapters ago. I mean, I'm not going to deny that. I would never deny that. But also, it's a matter of difference between solving it and figuring and finishing the problem is probably where it most might be different. Like, Lord might have figured it out. It doesn't mean we or might have solved it, but maybe not have been able to get by the barrier. Okay, let's boost Lancerum. Because I do enjoy the weapon, so let's get the damage. And same with Scaverum. Right. Maybe I'll boost Lightroom later. But, I mean, the damage between these two is just monumental. You get over the bear. I mean, true. That is his specialty, after all. Busharo. Start battle with an Agile. Agile applies rush for 3 turns. Yeah, whatever. And then... any upgrade for discretion? Nope. Okay. There we go. When in doubt, dump it into Maya. She's got it. She got it good. Augmented counter probably would be good to just have. Because if you have augmented counter 1 on, it's already nice when you get counters. So if you can have them be doing even more damage, then it's probably good. So yeah, let's put that on him. Did he not have augmented first strike on? Actually he didn't. No, he didn't. He has augmented counter from that. And yeah, let's give you augmented counter. Honestly, protecting last stand makes sense, right? If you're the last one alive, you want to have shell so that you take less damage and likely won't die. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I say. Defenseless, balanced in, powering tint, critical moment, cleansing tint, charging tint. Sweet kill, SOS rush, protecting heal, powerless parry, healing share. Wouldn't be terrible. See this, breaking a target doubles its burn amount could be monstrous later, right? Because now that I have a person that can put 90 on someone, basically, by themselves, right? Having this on other people who might break them afterwards to double it, it is... I can envision that being broken as fuck. So yes, put it on. Because he can't apply burn by himself. So if he wants to be, you know, helping the burn strats along, he wants to be feeling the burn, as it were, then, you know, having him help double the stuff, that's one way to do it. Okay. Yeah, let's just get her to go a little bit faster. Because right now, Verso's really good because he's consistently getting multiple turns. At least at the start of the combat. He's consistently getting 2 turns. Which is really nice. And I don't know why. Maybe his speed is just like hit a certain threshold. But if I can get my L to that. Ooh, baby. That'd be fantastic. You know, let's start with CL because I care
One
least
down,
about you.
one to go.
The next one will be harder.
Hmm.
You want to spend time? The next one will be harder? That's what she said.
You're always so calm about everything.
Is that a question?
An observation. Lune's intense and obsessed. Mael is nervous and eager, but you're calm.
Why is that strange?
Because we're kind of in the end of the world, but whatever.
I guess. Death and I, we've walked a long road together.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Death is a friend who will welcome me
Oh.
home.
Home?
Yes, home. With everyone I've ever loved.
You believe in an afterlife?
I don't know. If there is, then I'll see everyone after death, and if there isn't, I'll simply join them in death. I'll be with them either way.
Interesting. That's a... Huh. That's an interesting view of death. Yeah.
It's an interesting philosophy.
Yeah.
For someone so young.
True. I'm not quite as old as you. Why don't you share some of the wisdom you've accumulated over your very long life?
Death I don't want die. No death. I am indeed very wise. How kind of you to acknowledge my wisdom.
Oh, how kind of you to acknowledge my wisdom. Can you, mention my wisdom to Minoko sometime?
Oh, actually, isn't Minoko even older? Eskie too. Perhaps I should ask them instead.
No, please do. You'll probably learn valuable things about Nevron feet and rocks. All I can offer is another story.
I'm not really in the mood for stories tonight.
Oh. And here I had prepared something truly dark and heart-wrenching.
Save it for tomorrow. Let's do something else tonight.
Like throw rocks at the paintress.
What do you have in mind?
That depends. How adventurous are you feeling?
You mean like hunt Nevrons? What?
I'm waiting for you to connect the dots.
Oh, you mean, adventure.
You've been alone too long on this continent. When was the last time you seduced someone?
Long time.
Not counting Minoko. I'll admit it's been a while.
Honestly, I think Verso could seduce Minoko.
So?
Is this a... Min, I don't know if you're still here. Right, if anyone here has played this. Is this a, if I do it with CL, I can't do it with anyone else? Is this one of those situations? Or is it a, we're French, you can sleep around, it doesn't matter. kind of things. Because I don't like, CL's cool, but I don't know if I like her that much. Right? Right. Fuck
Do
it.
you even need to ask?
The bond between CL and Verso deepens. Relationship level increased. 4. Verso and CL spend some time together, away from the others. Verso and CL became a bit more than friends. CL feels inspired. Gradient attack unlocked. Cool. CL Doom. Okay. Now can he become a bit more than friends with everyone? Other than Maya,
Right.
who's too young.
About?
The odds of killing Axons. Close, but not zero.
Not zero.
Want to spend time with Luna? Yes.
My fellow night owl.
Night owl?
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep. I sleep enough.
What keeps you up?
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
True. All the mysteries of the world, the worries of the mission.
From one insomniac to another.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind. It's like I pick up a puzzle and I can't set it down until I solve it.
And what's your current puzzle?
The talking Nevrons. The ones that seem to have personalities and thoughts and feelings. I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
I've talked to a few. They mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect too much.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl? Why can't you sleep?
I was just busy fucking CL over behind the rock, but don't worry about that. You know, way of the world, the tortured soul, things like that.
Oh, you know, weight of the world, the tortured soul, things like that.
Oh, a funny night owl. Come on, I just shared with you.
You did, didn't you? Feels nice sharing, huh?
Mm-hmm. Feels even nicer when people reciprocate.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this oppressive void.
Fascinating. So, you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing? I should observe you next time you sleep.
Well, that's not creepy.
Precisely. It's science.
Science isn't creepy. That's not like we have private rooms here, so sure, knock yourself out. So does this mean I can watch you sleep?
So does this mean I can watch you sleep?
No, that'd be creepy.
Right.
Verso flashes a grin at Luna. Luna can't help but smile back. The world feels a little brighter when they're together. Agent level increased. Or Luna can't restrain herself from asking Verso a few more questions before they head back to the others. Thanks to Verso's answers, Luna understands Chroma better than before. Gradient attack unlocked. Luna, Tree of Life. Okay, so what is that gradient attack? Wish I could just check them here, but need to be. I'll do it once I talk to all of
You
them.
have nightmares too. About Renoir.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's hard to shake.
Yeah.
Do you want to spend time with Mael? Yeah.
In Lumiere, did your parents choose your name?
Yeah, I guess. Why?
Mael means chief and prince, or, I guess, princess.
What are you talking about?
The meaning behind your name.
Oh. What made you think of that?
You said you were an unwelcome surprise, but I think even though your birth was unexpected, it was still celebrated. Your name shows how your parents felt about you, what kind of life they dreamed for you.
Chief. Guess they had bigger dreams for me than I ever did.
Chief damage dealer, maybe.
Why? What did you dream of?
I didn't.
You must have wanted something for the future.
No. All I wanted back then was to leave Lumiere and see some of the world before I gommaged.
Well, you've certainly done that. What do you dream of now?
Revenge for Gustav.
I don't know. Still figuring that out. What about you, though? What do you want?
What do I want? I guess I'm still figuring that out too.
Well, what did you used to want?
music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before the fracture, I studied piano at the conservatory. I loved it. I really miss performing at the concert hall, when the lights dim and the room is hushed and the first notes echo through the chamber. I can just lose myself and feel the music through my fingers every time I play. It feels like my heart's about to break from the beauty of the notes.
That's lovely.
I miss that a lot.
Maybe when this is over, we can fix up the opera house and you can perform for us.
Get you a piano.
It would be my pleasure.
I want my first concert to be yours. And don't worry, I'll make sure the room is packed. I'll put up posters everywhere in town.
Oh, no pressure, huh? All right. I guess I'd better start practicing.
Let's go back to the manor. Mile makes Verso pinky swear. Laughing, Verso agrees. 4. Mile and Verso discuss the first song Verso should play. Their discussion inspires Mile. Gradient attack unlocked. Phoenix Flame. Before heading back to the others. Okay. Oop, hello.
Seems you were right about these expeditioners. A most impressive group.
They've grown on you, haven't they?
Maybe.
They have.
Shut up. Spend time with Minoko.
Minoko, let me cut your hair.
Why would I be foolish enough to do that?
Just a trim. You look like an overgrown mob.
I beg your pardon. Have you looked in the mirror lately?
Yeah, I look fantastic. Look at me. I'm wearing a beret and sunglasses, and I have a baguette on my back. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Yes, my hair is impeccable.
Yes, my hair is impeccable. Stop being grumpy. Come on, let's give you some style.
You first, then.
Fine.
Fine.
Actually, that does look nice. Okay, I'm in. Style away.
Man bun.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes, indeed. This
Okay.
is quite fetching.
Okay, like, braids and beard. Okay, I can. You know what? I can go for that style on Minoko.
Great. We're twins.
Verso and Minoko are now bound by a manly love of style, which they would never admit to each other. We would never admit that this is what we have going on right now. As is tradition, they now spend too much time arguing over who looks better before heading back to the others. Cool. Love it. Honestly, Minoko, yeah. Fucking Viking Minoko. Love it. Gotta do it.
I recognize that look. What's got you so grumpy?
Those masks.
What about them? Are you jealous? Why?
I'm supposed to fly too.
Maybe stop losing your rocks then. How do you lose them anyway? Don't you swallow the rocks?
Sometimes I love too hard. I can't control myself and...
Okay, yeah, I see. It's hard to control.
I puke them up because I laughed so very hard. Right in the journal. Well, finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing the Gustavo journal to honor his memory. She writes about how fierce and incredible the Axons are, bigger than mountains. She hopes Gustavo's apprentices will read this journal someday. Maya heads back. Check up on the others. How's it going?
Do you mind if I play here?
It's really cool they can use their French magic to make instruments. Does Maya also know how to play piano? There's the idea that she's the one humming. Yo, SK, break it down.
What song was that? I feel like I know it.
Yes, an old song I used to play to my sister.
Can you play another?
Sure. We have all night.
Until we need to sleep.
Okay, ready?
Are you ready?
I am ready. I will need a bit of space. All right. SK, you ready?
Dude, he's breaking it down, man. He's got them moves. Eskia, shake that moneymaker. Okay, so was that?
Seems you were right about these
They've grown on you, maybe. They have.
Shut up. Go to sleep. Okay, and then... Okay, so now with that said and done, that is there. That's that Chesterfield Beach. So what, the other one is here? So do I have to go to a beach here, or do I need to... Seems like a place I would fly to. Defeat the other Axon on its island to forge a weapon able to pierce the monolith barrier. Okay. So that's there. Let's get to the water as fast as possible.
Let us get
Yeah, so what does these bubbles mean again? I'm just gonna go underwater. I imagine those will be items or... Oh, there's just a big ass door. Well, that's easy enough to know. Just locate it. Any things out front? Okay. I think that this is a good place to call it for the night. Because I've been going for 3 hours between the split stream, unfortunately. I didn't want to be split, but that's its own thing. Ugh. Oh, that was a really good stretch. But yeah, so with that, I mean, we beat one Axon. That's pretty darn good. Given that I won't have nearly as much wandering before the Axon next time, it will likely be that I beat the Axon and then go over to whatever story thing will be the end of Act 2. So, yeah. That will be fun. But yeah, thank you Wolfslash and Sleeper and Mint for dropping by. It was great talking to you all, as well as Gearho and everyone else. I will be back on Wednesday, And yeah, hope you all have a very nice night and will join me next time. Bye.